go! Let's go!
Red zone! Red zone! You got my back, I got your back. Communicate! Make some noise! Let's go, baby! Enjoy the moment, baby. Let's go. Enjoy the moment.
Well, good evening, and thank you for joining us for another week of KREM 2 Football Friday. I'm Andrew Quinn.
And I'm Caitlin Galloway. We begin tonight with what was possibly the game of the year.
Yeah, that's right, Caitlin. The battle of the unbeatens atop the Greater Spokane League. The undefeated Meade Panthers hosting the undefeated Gonzaga Prep Bullpups in a late one at Union Stadium tonight. The Panthers led 15-7 after a half, but in the third quarter, J.J. Lehman is picked off by Luke Hills. That would put Prep in great field position and leads to Sam Kincaid finding Isaiah Dawkin, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's a 15-14 game. On the next Meade possession, the Panthers cough it up again, this time a fumble. That would set up Noah Holman for the rushing touchdown. He would add another late TD, and Gonzaga Prep wins the Battle of the Behemoths 28-21.
West Valley taking on North Central, and we picked this one up with West Valley up 7-0 in the first quarter. Gravel Jones hits 80 right on a slant. He slips a tackle or two on his way to the end zone. The score now tied up at 7. The West Valley answers. They hand it off to Austin Clark, who takes off for a huge run, gets them down inside the 15-yard line, still dodging a couple of tackles, setting up the touchdown on the next play. He finishes it off, and West Valley goes on to win it 57-21.
Boy, that Austin Clark, what a player. The entire group of Central Valley seniors joining the captains on field for the coin toss tonight. Nice gesture as the Bears hosted Shadle Park. Shadle strikes first off a CV turnover. Caden Hooper takes it in himself at 7-0 Highlanders. CV would answer back though. Tough Ryan to Camden Lanphier, and we're tied at 7. Then the Bears would add on. Bo Butner on the pitch. He takes it in to make it 14-7. Then after a Shadle interception, it's Lanphier with the rush TD to make it 21-7. But Shadle has an answer. Hooper with a long rushing touchdown right here makes it 21-14. Folks, this game would end up going to overtime, but CV will win it 35-34.
We've got Colville taking on Cheney at Ruse Field, and tonight the Crusaders all about the Wildcat. In the first quarter, Hank Riddle takes the snap, hands it off to Braylon Comfort Will Height, who takes it all the way to the house up the sideline. And that's got the guys pumped up, but they weren't done yet. In the second quarter, this time it's Riddle getting in on the action. Another direct snap, but this time he keeps it, heads on into the end zone for 6. The Crusaders took the 14-0 lead into the half before starting out the third quarter with the same type of Wildcat, saving maybe the best touchdown for last. Riddle takes the snap, and here he goes, tiptoes down the sideline, running in a long touchdown for Northwest Christian. 3 touchdowns for him tonight. The Hawks fought back, but it wasn't enough. Crusaders win it 28-14. It's senior night at Mount Spokane. The students excited, and Mount Spokane takes an early lead. Riker Tweedy airs it out for Andrew Thomas. He's got it, bumps one defender out of the way, spins into the end zone, a first possession touchdown. And they keep it going. Their second possession of the game. This time Tweedy connects with Brock Franklin, who spins and fights his way into the end zone. They lead 14-6, and they try to make it 21-6, but this time Tweedy's under pressure, and it's picked off by Colt Skinner. They return it out near the 35-yard line, but Mount Spokane holds on 30-21.
Don't go anywhere just yet. We still have plenty of matchups around the Inland Northwest to get to tonight.
Plus, we have another play of the week. Find out who nabbed that title coming up next. Welcome back to KREM 2 Football Friday. And Andrew, we still have plenty of games to get to tonight.
That's right, Caitlin. So we head across the border. Post Falls visiting Lake City tonight. Trojans had a 7-6 lead at the half. Then in the third quarter, Devin Burton takes the handoff and scores to make it 14-6. Then in the fourth quarter, it's that man again, Burton with the touchdown to make it 21-6. Isaac McCown would seal the game with a late rush TD as Post Falls knocks off Lake City 28-6. It's senior night in Coeur d'Alene as the Vikings host Raymond from up in Canada. In the first quarter, Caden Simmons launches it to Colby Coey, who gets the feet inbounds for the touchdown and a 7-0 lead. But Raymond would tie it up near the end of the first quarter. Seth Harding with the rush TD. That ties it at 7. Coeur d'Alene gets on the board again in the second quarter as Simmons swings it to Anthony Thompson. He gets in. That made it 14-7. The Vikings go on to win it 49-12.
Well, we've got Chewelah taking on Freeman, and Freeman's got a 7-0 lead. The opening drive for Chewelah had the Cougars on their own 37-yard line. They recover the snap, get the punt off, and it's a great one. But Nash McClain scoops it up, sidesteps a couple of defenders, and all of a sudden, he's home free. A 75-yard punt return all the way to the house. And they're up 14-0. Look at that.
Look at the high five.
There we go. Love it. Later in the first half, Freeman on the Chewelah 12-yard line. Logan Schultz airs it out. There's McClain again. Scotty's up 22-0. They go on to win big 50-0. And Lewis and Clark taking on Ferris on senior night. Their student section band and offense bringing the energy. They're already up 7, and they hand the ball off to Luke Walden. He's in for the score, 14-0. Still in quarter number 1, the Tigers block this punt. Casey Hutchin, it's a scramble for the ball. He also recovers it, and it's another Tiger touchdown. They're now up 21-0 in the first quarter. David Conklin airing it out for Michael Mann. He gets a hold of it, sidesteps a couple of defenders, 40 points in the first 15 minutes. A dominant 54-14 win.
And moving on to 8-man, Wilbur Creston Keller continues their undefeated season, eking out a tight victory over Elmira Cooley Heartline, 30-24. The Wildcats are 8-0.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Time for another play of the week.
That's right, Caitlin. We're going right back to Freeman High School. We have another week of a back-to-back winner from last season. You just saw it, Nash McClain. If I was Chris Berman, I'd throw in a couple in here for this touchdown. 73 yards to the house. Nash, friend of the show, does it again this year. Congrats to him. That is a beautiful punt return TD, sealed with the high five. We love it right there. Congrats, Nash. Well, that is all the time we have for tonight. Big day of college football tomorrow. Eastern Washington, Idaho. Battle for the Chisco Cup. We'll see you then.